Yeah, welcome to Lab 5. Okay, so let's jump into first task. And the task one is installing Docker on EC2. So first I need to create EC2 instance of size T2 medium. Select Ubuntu 20.04 and don't forget to select T2.medium. And let the storage be 20 GB for now because needs a lot of storage. And let this be all traffic and allow it from anywhere, and then launch the instance with the key pair. Okay, but before that, let's go into Docker installation webpage and scroll down till installing using convenience script as given in the demo video. And these are the two commands which we need to execute. But yeah, so our instance is running now. Let's connect to the instance. Okay, now run those two commands on the installation page. And wait for it to install. It takes some time. Okay, now Docker is installed, and let's not worry about post installation scripts and adding users to group. Let's just run everything as root for this lab. And for just to prove Docker is installed, run docker run hello world. And yeah, but before that you need to get in as root, so sudo space minus s. Now run docker run hello world. It will pull the image and then display the output. Okay, this is 1a.png. Take a screenshot of it. Yeah, now let's jump into task 2. We need to pull these four public images into our instance. So we need to go into Docker Hub website to search for them. Okay, not this, hub.docker.com. Yeah, and then search for the image you want, and they'll give you the command to execute. Just copy the command and paste it on your terminal. Okay, again I need to get in as root. Okay, so the EC2 instance hung up and my SSH connection got broken. So in case you find this error, just close the terminal and open a new terminal to connect again. Don't worry, the process will be done in the background. So I think Ubuntu image will be installed by the time we connect again. Let me just check it again whether Ubuntu was installed. Okay, get in as root. Okay, so Ubuntu is done. Now let's try Nginx. Okay, Nginx done. Now let's try Python. And this is a big file. I think it may get stuck. Yeah, it got stuck again. This may or may not happen to you, but if it happens, then just close the terminal and reconnect. Get in as root and check whether they were installed. Yeah, so okay, Mongo is remaining. Docker pull Mongo. Yeah, and Mongo is done. So this task is done, and next let's move on to executing a C program inside a Docker container. It's just go to your task2 file folder and you have a program.c. Make sure to change your srn here. Copy the program. Now create a directory as task2. Get into task2 directory and get in as root. Now create a file name program.c. Just paste the code and save and exit from here. And now let's create docker file. Make sure the name is exactly capital D, then next small letters OCKERFILE. Now so first thing it should do is like pull the Ubuntu 18.04 image, then run update command and then install GCC. And to automate this, make sure to include -y tag. Now let's copy our program.c as program.c inside the container and run run gcc program.c to compile the program. And anything written with run will be executed during the build time of the image, and anything written in the cmd will be executed during the runtime. So dot slash a dot out should run during the runtime, so that's written in cmd. So everything's fine. Save and exit. Now I think I have two files in this directory, so I can go ahead and build the docker command, sorry, docker image. Okay, docker build -t and give it a name as task2 and make sure to give dot to specify that we are building this folder. Don't forget dot there. Yeah, the image is built. Now let's run. Let's see the image name first. Yeah, image name is task2 as we have given. Now let's run task2. Yeah, we got the output and we need to take a screenshot here and name it 2a.png. Save it. Yeah, so this task is done. Let's move on to the next task. Okay, we need to create an Nginx server. For that, let me get back into my root directory and then create a new folder task3. Get into task3 and create a file my.html as they have specified. Go to your task 3 folder and you will find a HTML document. Make sure to edit your SRN, copy the HTML and paste it over here. Save and exit. Next, create a Docker file. So here we need to start from the base image of Nginx and we need to copy our my.html. Yeah, copy my.html into the document root of Nginx server, which is /user /share /usr /share /nginx /html. Okay, so save and exit. Yeah, now let's build the image. Let me check in the screenshot. Okay, we should name it as task C. So give the name while building it as task C and make sure to specify the dot to build the current directory. Okay, the image is built. Now we need to run the image by exposing port 80. Docker run minus IP. I is for just interactive shell, just to get the log of it. Okay, so they haven't demanded an interactive session, so let's just remove I and run the command. Okay, the server has started. Take a screenshot 3b.png. I'll get into 3a later. Yeah, go into your instance and just click on your public IPv4 DNS. Okay, sorry, let me log in again. Go into your instance and get the IPv4 DNS. Make sure to make it HTTP, not HTTPS. Yeah, so Nginx server is here and let's type /my.html. Yeah, and this is the screenshot which we need. I think this is 3a.png. Yeah, save it. So we got 3a and 3b. Now we need to go to 3c.png. Okay, we have a sample.py folder file here and we need to edit these things. Enter your name and SRN. Okay, we also need to change the IP, but before that we need to run the Mongo container here. Let just stop the Nginx server and run Mongo in the background. So docker run -dp, because we also need to expose the port of Mongo server. I think it's 27017. Let me verify. Yeah, 27017. It's the default port for Mongo server. And Mongo. Yeah, this should be in the background. So include D. Okay, sorry, it's docker run. Sorry for the typo. Okay, so Mongo server has started up. Let me verify it. Docker ps. Okay, So next, let's inspect the image just to get the IP of it. Docker inspect that container ID, paste the container ID, and we have the IP address here. Copy this and paste it onto your sample.py code. Save this, copy it, and get into your terminal. Create a new file as sample.py. Paste the code, save and exit. Now create a Docker file for this also. Okay, just remove the previous data. So we need to start from a base image of Python. Run get update, apt get update, and next we need to install pymongo. Yeah, pip install pymongo. Then copy the program sample.py into the Docker instance. Just pause the video and copy this. Okay, save and exit. Now build the Docker image. And the tag name should be task C2. And make sure to specify the dot. Okay, so Docker image is built. Now let's, okay, for this screenshot first we need to run docker ps and then docker run task c2. Yeah, take a screenshot here and name it 3c.png. Okay, now let's jump on to 3d.png where we need to give it a name and make a bridge network from it. Okay, so get back into the terminal and let me stop the running Mongo server. Okay, no such container. Okay, docker stop with container ID. Okay, so no MongoDB containers are running right now. Just pause the video and type the command here. This, okay, we need to create a bridge network first. So docker network create my bridge network. Yeah, after this run the above command. Okay, we have another container with that name. So I think docker ps minus ca would help in this case. Okay, so here is the container which I need to remove. Copy and paste the container ID. This may or may not be the case in your while you are conducting the experiment, but if that happens, just make sure you do this. Okay, now let me try running the command. Yeah, so now my MongoDB server has started in the network, and now I need to, yeah, this has started, and this is a screenshot which I need, 3d.png. Okay, it's exactly the same now. Next thing is 3e.png, where I need to run task C2 inside that network. Okay, now let's edit the sample.py and comment out this line and uncomment the line which says MongoDB, because this time we are connecting directly inside the network. Save and exit. More explanation is given in the demo video which was given to us, so just refer there for more explanation. Now let me run task C2. Okay, but yeah, before that let me build it. Okay, now run that image which you just built inside the new network which we created. Now space task C2. Yeah, we got it. Now take a screenshot, name it 3e.png. Yeah, this is done. Next thing is 4a.png. Okay, jump into task 4. Here we need Docker Compose. For that you need to install Docker Compose. Get into the link which was given in the document and select Linux and run this command. Okay, my terminal has ended. Let me connect again. Get in as root and run the command. Okay, run the next command to install it. Okay, so I think installation is done now. Let me just verify it. Okay, to verify, just copy this command. Yeah, the installation of Docker Compose is successful. Now we can jump into task 4. Okay, get into task 4 folder. You have a docker compose.yml. Copy this. Let me create a new directory for this as task 4 and get into the directory. Create a docker compose.yml file. Paste it and save and exit. Okay, let's also create a sample.py, and I think we can use the previous code. Okay, yeah, we can use the previous code which we used in task 3, but make sure it's MongoDB and not the IP one. Just copy this and paste it onto your terminal. Save and exit. Let's also create a Docker file. Yeah, it's the same as we did in task 3. Just paste it, save and exit. Okay, so we have 3 files here as needed in the screenshot. Okay, not this, but the next one. Now let me try Docker compose up. Okay, sorry, the command is wrong. Okay, Docker hyphen compose. It's a single word. Yeah, so this is the screenshot which we need. You can see here, inserted into MongoDB database and fetched from it. Take a screenshot and name it 4a.png. This is done, and next thing is for b.png, where we need to scale the Python containers 3 times. Same command with an additional flag, pycode equal to 3. Yeah, this is the screenshot which you need. You can see pycode 1, 2 and 3. Take a screenshot and name it 4b.png. Exit. And our next task is to mount. Okay, this is additional task. You can stop here and submit your screenshots. If you want to continue ahead, then yeah, continue with the video. Let me go into my home directory first. Let me create a directory with my srn. Okay, now go into the directory. Yeah, so task 5 folder isn't given, so I think we need to write that program. Okay, let me create it fast, really fast. Nano sample.py and just type it as expected in the output. Okay, so sample.py is created, and now I think I need to create a Docker file. Okay, but before that, as the screenshot demands, let's just create a details.txt just for the screenshot. No need to insert anything into that. Now let me create the Docker file, and this Docker file will be a normal Ubuntu image. Yeah, I think we don't need this Docker file, but still, as the screenshot demanded, let's just keep it. Let's just write run apt get update. I don't think we need it. Okay, just save it. Yeah, now pause the video and type the command which I have given here. Now now I have entered my Docker shell. Now type the commands exactly as given here, just to get the screenshot like that. Okay, Python sam. Okay, so this is my screenshot. Name it 5a.png, and yeah, all screenshots are done. Let me just exit from that. And in this lab you just need to delete the instance which you have created and nothing else to clear. Okay, and that's it for lab 5. Thank you, and leave your feedback in the comments below whether you need my voice to be in the videos or should it be just a plain video. Thank you.